Boys and niggas, this is the perfection. We're back with another episode of Lifeline, Silent Night. Where we last left off, we saw how Taylor is doing with his new comrades, and now stuff is going awry. Let's see how it goes. And voila, I'm all dressed up for space exploration. I could be a star of David Bowie's song. I could play an MTV flag on the moon. This thing is so versatile. It's crazy. Got my old helmet too, which fits like a glove. Or, like a helmet, I guess. My gloves fit like gloves, if that counts for anything. So I'm covered head to toe, which makes me feel a lot less vulnerable than before. See what else there is to offer, because there could be something else around that could probably help you. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. In the cabinets here, there are... Oh hey, these backpack things. Internal frame packs lined with an adaptive polymer. They're designed for collecting mineral samples of unknown origin. They're so tough. They're sturdy, and they're meant to hold a decent amount. They're kind of bulky, but you never know. It might come in handy to have one. Sure then! See? It was good to look around. So that way you have something to fight off the demons and the aliens that walk around among the moon or wherever you are, trying to rip your face off and probe your ass and eat your brain. You don't want that, so grab a pack. These things were made to go on over the miner's suits, which are a heck of a lot bulkier than mine. So I've got to clinch up the straps to get it to work. But it works. Alright. I guess I'm set. I think you're good. I don't think there should be anything else. Go on, have fun. Be free, son. Yeah, son. I think the best move I can make at this point is to head to the cockpit, which... heavy theoretical sigh is all the way at the opposite end of the ship. Of course! But my hope is that Captain Shepard and Mari, or at least one of them, is manning the helm, and can give me some kind of clue as to what's happening around here. Here's hoping, right? Or if nobody's up there, I hope they at least have a cool autopilot, like the inflatable dude from Airplane. Did you know? The poor guy eventually disintegrated in producer Jerry Zucker's garage. Wait, was that the autopilot? Or Robert Hayes? One of them disintegrated in a garage. You gotta look that up while I make my way to the cockpit. One of them disintegrated. It doesn't matter which, but we just know one of them disintegrated. That's the fact of the point. But if you wanna go about saying that how autopilots are cool, I recommend the one from Men in Black. That one was pretty cool. Or was it Men in Black 2? Can't quite remember. But one of them. Okay. Wow. This is weird. Normally, the cockpit is lifted up like a Christmas tree, I guess. Sorry, 'tis the season. I mean, it should be because of the weather we've been having. Spring weather and it's snowing as hell. It's great. Right now, the glow is pretty feeble. Looks like most of the instrumental panels are out. And Mari Lee, the navigator, is the only one up here. Hey Mari, how's it going? Hi Taylor. There's a marine shipping riding piggyback on us, and their arrival has thrown our whole ship into chaos. And, as I'm sure you're aware, chaos isn't the ideal for space travel. So I'm gonna go ahead and treat your question as rhetorical, if you don't mind. Yeah, I guess that's fair. You've got some computer skills, right? Yeah, why do you ask? The nav system has gone haywire ever since the other ship arrived. Anything you can do to help me get it back up and running, I'd be in your debt. I mean, if you could do it, and hopefully make it so you all stay alive, that's a pretty smart idea, I think. So it'd be better to help with the nav system. Okay, let me see if I can be of any assistance with the navs. Give me a minute to dig down into the code in a little. Here's the thing. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong on this end. This is frustrating as hell. The course has been plotted and replotted down to the smallest calculation, but the problem is, the White Star's payload is throwing everything off. What? What? I'm sorry, I don't know what a payload is. Don't I sound stupid for not knowing what a payload is? Like I think I said before, the White Star's a mining ship. The reason they were out in my sector, which is kind of the boondocks of outer space, is because they were on a return trip from a planet that was even further out in the hinterlands. One of those planets that's so uncharted, it doesn't even have a name, just a number. U33J6. That's numbers and letters, Taylor. Get it right. Why were they out there? They traveled out to the planet because it's a tight orbit around a black hole. It's stable enough that it dances just outside the event horizon, but the hole has strange effects on the planet, and on a particular mineral out there, specifically, which is what they were sent to mine. What kind of effects? You mean like the good kind when you take that You know what I mean. Look, I'm no astrophysicist, so let me try to explain this in layperson's terms that we can both comprehend. It weirds them minerals up real nice. The mineral is crystalline, with a complex lattice structure. The structure appears to be uniquely efficient at capturing and storing negative energy generated by Hawking radiation, and since the quantum effects of black holes at the event horizon mean that they're spewing Hawking radiation like a freshman who's had one too many wine coolers. This Tunguskite is in the right place at the right time to soak up all the sorts of stuff that we've otherwise had no way of preserving. You lost me. There's way too many sciencey words in there. I can't comprehend. My brain is big, but it's not smart. Look, I'm a science student, and I don't understand half what I just said. We got magic moon rocks with wilby-wobbly, timey-wimey powers, okay? We got a zoo full of pet rocks that maybe hasn't been domesticated yet. So there's a good chance they'll bite, or pee on the floor, or shit everywhere, or eat our food, or rip our faces off. Does that make better sense? When you explain it like that, yes, that makes perfect sense. And that doesn't sound like fun at all. But thank you for explaining it that way. Now I can actually understand what you mean, and actually try to help your situation. Yeah, I agree. I think this was probably a hell of a dangerous mission, which, confidentially, makes sense, because Ares told me that it was the best money he'd ever gotten for a gig. That's not even counting if they get some kind of hazard pay for coming to my rescue. But yeah, the crystals throw the ship off course. They mess with the navigational software, apparently, inserting and subtracting pockets of time at random. Mari can plot the course 10 times and get 10 different ETAs. Apparently there are some weird time dilation effects with these things. I think it's not too much of a leap to make a bit of a leap. I reckon there was some Tunguskite involved in my stay out on the moon. I think I get you now. I think I get you. You're talking about when you were inside the peak, right? Right. Exactly. You remember? The pulse weapons in the peak was pulling ships out of space-time, and the whole structure would blink out of existence. And as someone who was inside it when it did that, I can tell you, time moved totally different until it restabilized. It felt kind of like riding a roller coaster made out of broken watches. But if the peak systems were powered by these crystals, somehow, well, I guess it makes a lot more sense. That's one theory. Look, I'm working with the facts I got here. And facts is probably being fairly generous. If you have a more solid hypothesis for how this all works, write it down, stick it in an envelope, scotch tape it to a rocket, and it'll probably get to me. Sooner or later. You got it, buddy. But yeah, as far as the nav systems are concerned, it's like I said before. The Tunguskite is throwing everything out of whack, and there's no way to correct for that without dumping the whole cargo bay, which, of course, is not an option. Those crystals are rare and valuable. They can make me a lot of money. What about me? I'm the one helping your sorry ass. You too, buddy, you too. I wouldn't forget you. No, not at all. And not the sort of thing you jettison the first moment they get annoying. Maybe you should grab some. Not a lot, but some to bring back for when you come back to Earth. Yeah, you might have a point there. I mean, the whole point of this minerals sample pack I have is to hold mineral samples, so I became my backpack a purpose. I'd be like Space Age Dora the Explorer. Please don't do that. Ever. Don't ever say that again. Maybe you should tell what you're doing just in case, so that way they won't find you a little suspicious. Maybe you're tampering with the stuff. Just tell them what you're doing, so that way hopefully they won't shoot you out of the damn spaceship. Hey Mari, I'm gonna go hit up the cargo bay and maybe grab a pocket full of tungsten Kai. Hey, that's nearly an old Spin Doctor song. See? That's why I like you, Mari. You get me. What do you need with the crystals, Taylor? I was thinking, in the super unlikely event that something goes wrong, and we have to abandon the White Star for some reason, it'd be a good idea to have a few of these ultra-rare rocks on hand, you know? Not that there's any reason to think we'll have to abandon ship. Not that there's any reason to be scared. Wow. You've got the worst poker face in the galaxy, you know that? Hey Taylor. Can I tell you something? Yeah, sure. You can't talk to anyone else about this. Okay. Who would I tell? I'm serious. I have to know I can trust you. Mari, you're starting to freak me out. Are you crying? Can I trust you? I mean, she probably has something very vital for us, so I think it would be good for her to trust us, because she might have something vital for the mission, or she may be keeping something secret that could help us. I think it'd be safe to hear what she has to say. You can trust me. I promise. What's on your mind, Mari? Oh God, I don't even know where to start. I'm scared, Taylor. There's a Marine ship piggybacking on the White Star, and it's playing havoc with all of our systems, and nothing's how it's supposed to be. And I'm just scared. Tell her you are too. It's not just her. Tell her it's okay. As long as we're all alive and get through this, as a team, we'll be okay. I'm frightened too, Mari. I've seen more than enough sci-fi and horror movies by this point in my life. I know that blackout on a spaceship isn't a turn you want your story to take. But we'll be okay. We're gonna make it through this. But the thing is, Taylor, when I took this mission, when I left Earth, I was only scared for me. And now I've got to be scared for two. Wait. What are you saying? Figure it out! It's obvious. It's bluntly obvious, Taylor. Come on. Are you pregnant? Yes. You won't tell anyone, right? You promised. No, of course not. Wow, this is kind of a lot to take in. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think it would be best to ask her for more deets, considering the fact that she's scared and we're in a kind of a dangerous situation. I don't think this is the right place to just ask for details when probably everyone's life is at stake. So, yeah, I think we're good for now. I think she told us enough. You know, part of me wants to ask all sorts of questions, but honestly, none of them are any of my business. And since you've sworn me to secrecy about 1 billion times, you're welcome. I'm guessing you, me, and the baby are the only ones who know about the baby, which makes me the third most knowledgeable person in that peaking order. So, I gotta make sure that whatever happens over the rest of tonight, I keep you two safe. That sounds so sweet of you. Someone's gonna die. Well, I mean, Mari reminds me so much of Colby from back in the Varia. Colby's looked out for everyone, made sure we were all okay, and acted exactly how Mari's been from the second I set foot on the White Star. But now, she needs someone to do that for her. So at least I can do is honor Colby's memory, is to step into that role myself. And pray I can do half as good as a job. I believe in you, man. I think you can do it. Probably someone's gonna die, but I think you can do it. And if someone does die, at least you tried. Thanks. I really need that. Honestly. Taylor, I never in my life thought of myself as a damsel in distress. Never thought I need to be protected or kept safe. But now that I've got this whole other life growing inside me, that's a weird way to put it. You don't happen to have green, slimy, glowy aliens inside you, do you? You never did say who the father was. But that's none of my business. Everything's changed. I suddenly feel so, I don't know, vulnerable. So I don't think I'd ever need to say something like this, but thank you. Thank you for watching out for me. For us. That probably green, slimy, going alien in your stomach. Never mind. It means the world to me. Which world? Take your pick. There are too many of them out there as it is. Right. Okay, yeah, you should get moving so we can continue on our mission, because this is getting awkward. Personally. Yeah? You're right. Okay, Mari, I'm gonna head back out there. Maybe while I'm gone, you can bang a fist on the lighting system and make it work again. Kinda like a Fonzie from Happy Days. I'll never understand how someone your age makes the pop culture references you do. Half the stuff you say sounds like it coming from someone twice your age. What can I say? I'm a child of reruns, torrent sites, and internet radio that spans centuries. And memorizing Futurama quotes is so much more fun than growing as a person. Well, I can't argue with that. It's like a party in my mouth, and everyone's throwing up. Is that a Futurama quote? If so, that's probably something Futurama would say, but that's weird. Yeah, they sure are. They sure are. Okay, I've got a plan. A plan to pick up some rocks. Who says today's youth have no ambitions? I'm off to the cargo bay. I'll message you when I get there. And that's rounding off the episode. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.